this is. Number one, the stadium is one of the best in college football. Every time you step foot in this crowd, in this stadium, you have to be at your best from a communication standpoint. This top 25 team will be a challenge, and he understands his guys have their backs against the wall. They have to communicate and be effective at the line of scrimmage. Back to you.
Ollie, thank you. Can't wait to see how this one unfolds. And he's going to bring this one out. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Trying the left side. Oh, he's got some space. They needed to find enough space and get it moving forward, and they're up to the 22. We talked about it earlier. Now this home crowd making life difficult. Throws to the wideout. Makes the grab. It's Robinson. Oh, a lot of space. He's at the and he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Knowles!
And you can't draw it up any better. How do you shut a home crowd up? One of the best crowds in college football. You come in on the first drive, and you handle your business. You get in the end zone. Palmer, this place was going absolutely berserk. And strangely, one possession in, it got really quiet.
That was really impressive from an execution standpoint, too. Obviously, you script those plays on your first possession. You practice them all week. It was so important, especially in this game, because you're right. This is one of the most hostile environments in all of college football. We've seen these fans, when they get rolling, it's like a tidal wave, and they just engulf teams and take games over. Great job by the offense early, executing and quieting this crowd down.
Looking for space. It's Jackson. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. There's some room. He's finally brought down, but he takes it all the way to the 6.
What a run. Great speed, great vision, elusiveness, and David, he's tackled down close to the goal line.
Yeah, this offense, when you can run the football like this, man, you will have success, especially in the red zone, trying to get touchdowns.
He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer.
And I'm good with it. I like what the offense is doing. Be physical. I don't need to get pass happy down here on 1st and goal. Nice job believing in my running game, and maybe I stick to it for another play or two.
Looking for the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Ohio State.
This running back was not going to be denied. Nice blocking up front to create a hole for this running back, and he was able to take advantage.
And the extra point was good. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finished it off with the score from the 4. And he's not going to take the touchback. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. Snap to the back. Steamrolls his way ahead. Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain.
And listen, they didn't get the huge play off of that, but I love the ability to show that and be able to show plays off of that jet motion and just show them you're willing to complete it. But you know, get those little chunks at a time. It doesn't have to always be a home run. It's still a successful play.
Breaks the tackle. Could be an alley. And he put his foot in the ground and turned it upfield and turned it into a big play. Great decision to keep it. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on 1st down. Gets it to the back. Just ran him over. He stopped at the 45 after picking up 10 yards and the first down. The Seminoles will hustle to the line.
And how about this running back, man? Coming into the game, we knew he would be a focal point of this offense. But through the air, like not on the ground right now, they're finding ways.
Picked off to stop the threat. Got room on the return.
Not all DBs make the play at the end, right? They can bat the ball down, they can be in position, but they don't really secure the football. Great job by the DB securing the football and forcing the turnover.
They'll snap it from the 37 for the first play of this drive. Makes it past the marker. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Let's see if they can put the defense on its heels in 1st and 10. To the ground. He's got it again. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. Here we go. Ready. We've come to the end of the period, and Florida State has the lead. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. Got a little grass. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31. And the Buckeyes with the 1st and 10. On the run, it's West. Got enough for the first. Breaks into the open. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Buckeyes!
This dude's day just keeps getting better and better. Of course, we've already seen him score once, David, and after that run now, this guy's already eclipsed 100 yards. That's his 2nd touchdown. We're not even done the first half yet.
Yeah, the stats continue to pile up. A big day is approaching, and they've had no answers of stopping him. So, if I'm the offense, I don't have to overthink this. Like, keep giving it to him. He'll keep making plays, and they'll keep putting points on the scoreboard.
He'll bring it out. It's Singleton. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Florida State comes out ready to put something together on this drive. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
Here comes the option. And he couldn't find any room to breathe. What a great job on the run fits by this defense.
When you play the option and you play this responsibility football, sometimes your eyes can get lost. They didn't on that play. Nice job honing in, getting in there quickly, getting the quarterback to the ground.
And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground.
Well, OF, if it isn't most hated league. Well, OF.
They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th and long. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't work it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on down. And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned.
Well, I knew the coach was confident in his offense. I did not know he was that confident this early in the game. 4th and long. I thought he just put that one away.
I've never passed in this game yet.
He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here.
Oh, because I've had a heavy run game for years, and it's just kind of one of those funny things. People expect you to pass eventually. Instead, you just run the entire time. I go to YouTube, too, so it's hilarious. First 10-hour trial of this game I had, I went 21-2, and this one I think I'm 9-0 or 10-0 so far.
So you know the defense is going to be keying him too, right? Because he's hurting them a little bit in this game already. They're going to be finding a way.
But no, actually, I'm a diehard Florida State fan too, believe it or not. They're one of my favorite teams.
I
predicted the 2013 championship, dude. In 2010, when Jimbo Fisher took over, I told my friends, I was like, dude, watch. About 2012 or 13, we're going to win the title, man. I was like, more 13. I said, as soon as Winston takes over the program, we got a title. And my friend's like, yeah, right. When it happens, you guys will be like, hey, remember he said that? And then it happened just like that. It was so funny. Like my greatest memory, dude. Oh, seriously? Heck yeah, man. No, I was...
Fires to the middle.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, it was great. I've been a fan since, I was born in 1990, and I became a fan like in 98, 99. And, yeah, dude, it was a lot of fun watching the national championship. It was beautiful. If you never watched the whole game, you should see. I cried when Bobby Bowden took the field. So we got this, guys, and then we almost got our ass whooped, but then we ended up winning.
Trying to make magic with his feet. He'll go out of bounds at the 28-yard line, and deep in your own end, you need plays like that.
Yes, I'm 36.
And usually when a QB takes off and scrambles, it's because the
the
defense
young
didn't
kids
do a great job keeping lane integrity, not keeping him in the pocket, letting him get outside.
See, I've
and
been playing
then he can do
this
damage.
game,
And it's the next play that you
NCAA
have to
since
play.
like 2000.
Instead of this just the
It's
original.
literally the year 2000.
Bringing the pressure and down he goes at the 22.
When Chris Winkie was on the box from Florida State.
Sometimes, like on this play, the DBs do a
If you want,
great
dude,
job
get on my
covering,
YouTube.
make the QB
Love to help a
hold the
Florida State
football,
fan out,
and then
dude.
the rush gets home.
Nearly picked off there.
I can
He
sell
might be the
one Florida
last
State
guy on the
first.
field you'd expect to drop that one.
But I'm about to stop doing that. About to sell this
Now
one.
this offense
This
tries
guy
to figure out
that
a
lives
way
in
to move the
Tallahassee.
chains after the second down misfire. He's got the back in the middle.
So is Florida State pretty good
There he goes.
in this game?
And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. And the Knowles go back to work after moving the chains
I'm
through the
excited
air.
for. I don't want my Ashton Daniels to bring back. I'd rather have the other transfer from the JUCO college.
Bringing the heat. Gets away.
Like he won a national championship at this JUCO college.
Trying to escape and get it himself. What a weapon to have a quarterback that can run like that. They finally got him out of bounds. The Knowles will snap it on 1st and 10.
I mean, I see. I know what you're saying, but I'd rather do what's his face. Let me look it up. I can't remember this guy's name, but he's a boss, dude. He reminds me of.
From this quarterback, and they knew coming into the game if they were going to have success, they had to be efficient throwing the football. They have not been that so far. Whether it's been pass pro, bad routes, bad throws, they're not getting it done right now through the air.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Lets it fly. It's broken up. They took a shot, and he was equal to the challenge to knock it away.
Yeah, and the QB tried to use some touch, let that thing hang up in the air, but when you hang it up over the
Malachi Marshall is his name.
Time to go and try to get it and make a play.
That guy's gonna be the truth.
Nice job by the defense being in great position.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
Yeah, if you want, man, get on my YouTube and
The defense knows it's going to be passed.
yeah, you can watch how I play for years.
Under pressure, you don't have timing, and as a result now, 4th down.
Oh, nice dot. You can't be mad at
He's
that.
got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. They want to run this quarterback.
Nice.
Touchdown Seminoles! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
That textbook how you end a first half. You're trailing, you need to put a drive together. Great job using all of the clock, getting the TD, and you want to talk about creating some momentum going into the half and knowing I get the football, so everything trending in the right direction.
On the run from inside his own 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. Enough time to get off a play before we head to halftime. Gonna run it. It's West. He'll push his way forward for a few, and the clock will continue to run. As we close in on halftime, a timeout is taken here. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. The give to the lone running back. There's a crease. And how much running room have they been able to find on the ground? Man, are they piling up some gaudy rushing stats. And the Seminoles will line up to kick off and start the second half. He'll bring it back looking for help. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the third quarter.
And you just know...
Turning it on! They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. An explosive play to start the drive, and they'll try to keep the D on its heels. Might as well give it to him again. Still running at the 40. Turning on the Jets. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Buckeyes! Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. The kick is good, but the penalty flag indicates we've got a roughing the kicker call coming. You know, they make fun of kickers for not worrying about contact, but that's about as rough as it gets. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Dropping back, it's Daniels. Looking for a huge play. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but second down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to pass. Escapes the pressure going right. Had the pick in his hands and couldn't hang on, and you just won't see that from him very often. It'll be third down. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. He's looking deep. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, at the worst possible time. He's knocked